This was a bit of a last-minute racing stream, as we had our interview earlier on with Andy Riley, who stepped in. Is it Andy Phillips who stepped in for Riley, who unfortunately wasn't well today, but he'll be hopefully back in the next little while. But I thought I would do race C, because we've been doing it on Monday night and had quite a lot of fun, and I thought it would be nice to have another shot. I've improved my qualifying time a wee bit, and I thought let's see what we can do and see if we can get some better results. We'll maybe just do a couple of races tonight, but we'll see how we go. We might even manage perhaps three races here. We'll see how we go. But I hope you've all had a good week, and I know there's a lot of subscribers on tonight, a lot of streamers on tonight, so hopefully we can entertain you with some good races. Right, let's see how we get on. I've got everything set up. I'm just going to quickly tweet this out, and then we'll be ready to go. We've got a couple of minutes before the lobbies are sorted out. There we go. I'll be sitting down in just a few seconds. There we are. Right. That's it done. There we are. Okay. Now, hopefully the sound is okay. I made sure that this time that my actual gamepad is on, that I've got my headphones connected into, so hopefully it should be working and you can hear me loud and clear, and it won't be affected when the racing starts. But it's great to see you all, and we're going to do some Daily Race C tonight, as it was our most successful race of Monday when we were streaming earlier on in the week. McManley Gaming. It's great to see you. I hope you're well. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. Yeah, it's great to see you. I hope you enjoy the show. We're going to get into Daily Race C at Suzuka. I quite enjoyed this one on Monday, and I was quite looking forward to doing another one. But I'm very well, thanks. I've had a busy week, lots of things happening. I've had 3 interviews. So yeah, no, it's been really good. Keith, great to see you. A little follow-up racing, yes. Yeah, no, that was it. I thought, yep, let's get on and try and get into Suzuka and see how we go. Jonathan's joined us as well. Thanks very much, John. I managed to get my time a little bit quicker to 1:37.3. I thought there's unfinished business here at Suzuka, because we didn't really do a very good time last week, and we needed to show that we could do a bit better, and hopefully get some good results as well. I did. Al, it's good to see you as well. And everyone that's in tonight, that's fantastic. I hope you're all well and had a good week. I know we've got some new subscribers in with us tonight as well, which is great. Good to see you, Paul, as well. Yeah, we're all well and ready to race. Looking forward to this one. Yep. Do you like my livery? I got that one off the livery section. You know, when the people put them up. Oh, it's quite a nice kind of McLaren one. Quite like that one. Yeah. I tried the Group 3 race. And I was nowhere in qualifying. I tried the Mazda and then also the Toyota, but I just couldn't really make head nor tail of it. I think I need to be in the right mind for that. This one, I did some practice for this earlier on tonight, and I got on a bit better. So I'm looking forward to getting on. And of course this was the race where we raced against Igor Fraga on Monday night. I did the sound, so I did the video for that, and I realised the sound wasn't great. It was, unfortunately, I thought my gamepad, the controller was on, but it wasn't, and that's why the sound didn't come through properly. So hopefully this time it will work. I'll know that for the next time I race against Igor, or anyone else for that matter. Oh, we're in 5th place, and there's not much in it between the guy in front. Then there's a wee bit of a gap. A bit of a gap behind us, so yeah, we've got maybe a chance to see if we can do something. Yeah, I mean, from 20th to 1st, I'm so annoyed that I went off in that first lap, because I think we could have maybe had a little bit of a race later on in that. Exactly. Let's see what we can do. So we've got quite a lot of Brits in here. We've got some South Africans, and yeah. In fact, it's pretty represented from across Europe and across the globe. Now we've got some A drivers, some B drivers, and we've also got a lot of D drivers. This is going to be fun. Get your seatbelts on and get ready. Yeah, Jonathan. He needs to get into this, man. I wish you could choose your lobbies. I think that would be amazing if you could just, in terms of going these live ones, and because soon we won't be that far away. So yeah, in fact, we may even do it from the same room if we've got the internet. If we can actually make it work, that would be fun. And I would love to race Jonathan in a multiplayer race. I think that would be great fun. And anyone else, anyone who's watching tonight, it's always good. And let me know if you're racing in the same lobby, and I'll do my best not to take you out. I'll avoid a dive bomb here and there. Depends how I'm feeling. But, here we go. Now I better put some traction control on because, and I'm going to start on the softs. There we go. Because the last time we were doing roughly 5 laps on the medium, and then we did 5 laps on the soft, then 1 lap on the medium, and then 5 laps on the soft. So I think we'll kind of go for that strategy again and see how we get on. I only just beat your time, mind you, Jonathan, at the Red Bull Ring by literally an absolute fraction. There was a bit more time in it. I just couldn't put it together there. I don't know what it is about that track at the moment. I've got to choose my races quite clearly. Adama, good to see you. You've done some very good times round here and also at Yagamawa, if that's how you pronounce it. I was trying to get on there, but not having a huge amount. I only had a few laps, a couple of laps practice. So here we go for the first race of the night, Daily Race C. I've got my traction control on ready. We're in 5th place. We're in the McLaren colours. Can we do something here? Come on, come on. I'm sure we can. There we are. My foot on the brake. Manic start. Oh, that was a... Come on. Gonna try and catch up a wee bit. Oh, all sorts of things happening here. Oh, come on, he went very wide. come on. Oh, come on. I was there. That was a bit naughty. Some pretty aggressive driving in front, certainly. Tyres are struggling. Oh, looks like fourth is at a penalty as well, I think. That's a good idea for a t-shirt, Sir Alty, definitely. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What on earth goes on there? You can't accelerate out of that bend. That was silly. I don't know what happened there. It accelerated very lightly. It's got no brakes. Right, back in for the last 5 laps. Get the braking points right for that. It's a bit manic. And we're now up into 4th. Oh, something's happened to the people behind. Giving us a little bit of breathing space. Up to 4th place, not too bad. Thank you. quite distracting as you get closer to these back markers. Got to get on with it. Hopefully we can hang on to this. Use some overtake. Last lap to go. Got to get the line right for that. Come on. I think it's quite a struggle on soft tyres for 5 laps for me. Gotta get those hairpins right. There we go. Well, at least we ended up 4th. So we moved up 1 place, and there was quite a lot of pretty aggressive, like both Hydro Ghost and there was another person in there, a British driver, the way he went further down, that was pretty aggressive as they went through. But that wasn't too bad, not too bad. At least we've gone up a position, which I'm quite pleased about. And there was quite a lot of penalties put out, but thankfully we didn't get one. So that was quite a reasonable start to the first go. So it's great that Polyphony changed the view in the cockpit. used to have the bar in the middle, and now it has. Now it has a transparency. Oh, that's quite good. Mike Rogers, good to see you. And Paul, thanks very much. That Sierra, yep, it's definitely, we're getting there. So you've joined us Friday night. We'll just do a wee stream, see how we get on. Coming up 11 o'clock, we should get another couple of races. I think I'll just do the Suzuka race because it was quite fun, and it might rebuild some of my driver rating, which has been fluctuating up and down between B and A. It's been just on the cusp of it, but I'd like to try and get this PSN a bit further up the road if we can. I don't know what next week's races are going to be like, but hopefully we can do quite well. Well, at least we moved up a place. I know they've recorded it as a clean race, so that's not too bad. So that's at least something. That should help our rating a wee bit. And 7th was our driver, was our door number, so that's quite good then. So we've at least hopefully put up some points there as well. Now I think I might just save that replay as well, because that wasn't too bad. That was a reasonable one there. And then we'll go on to the next one. Right. I think the first. Oh yes, I got that on Twitter. Thanks, Mike. I've saved the pages. I've taken screenshots. So I will get that done, and I'll look forward to being able to. I might do a little video on that if I can get anywhere near your time. If I can get within a second of your time, I think I'll be doing pretty well. But hopefully with the setups, that will certainly help as we do a bit of Assetto Corsa, because it's good fun for sure. All right, we'll go back into the lobby. Yes, I have to admit, it's funny because I think a lot of people are a little bit fed up at the moment with GT Sport races, so they're going in to do other stuff. So we'll see. I'm depending on what the races will be like on Monday, I might just surprise you and do an ACC stream. How would you like that? Would that be something perhaps that would work well? And I haven't done any dirt rally for a wee while as well. I'm kind of missing that, and especially as we've had snow on the roads, I thought I could do with a bit more practice rallying, although I think I've got the cheapest economy tyres on my car, and so they're really not great in the snow because they're pretty slick. Great for economy, not great for for snow. Next week's race A is on a dirt course. Oh wow, well that looks quite good. That's a bit different, isn't it? That'll be maybe worth a shot. That'll be quite fun. So I'll leave the traction on just for the start. So I have to say the medium tyres, they have a lot less grip than you think. But I think as well, if you run out off the line and you get onto those marbles, it really affects you in this car, which I suppose it would in real life. You've got to stay on the racing line, haven't you? So that's the problem. And the mediums are a good bit slower than the softs. The remolds, well, I don't know. You kind of wonder. I don't even know if they're Dunlops or something, but they're a proper make, I think. I'm sure I recognise the Howard Chihuahua tyre, a budget tyre that on a Dacia Sandero. But what was funny, because we've got a Citroen, I got a C4 Grand Picasso, and it was actually better in the snow. It wasn't spinning its wheels anywhere near as much as the Dacia was. So Alexander, Stock Car Racer 34, welcome, thanks for joining in. How's the racing going? It's going quite well. We started in 5th on the last race and we finished 4th, which at least is not too bad, because it was we were going up and down the field a bit, but there was quite a lot of people getting penalties. Thankfully we weren't one of them, and so we finished 4th, and then we'll see how we go in this race. But I thought I would do a few races at Suzuka on GT Sport and see how it all goes. But yeah, next week's race is on a dirt course. That'll be funny. There'll be big penalties, I reckon. If it's one of those, short rally courses, they can be quite dodgy if you smack into people, or even if you're kind of gliding into them a little bit. It'll be interesting to see. I'm just laughing at Gaz's time. 220. Yeah, he must have given up halfway through, and he must have gone to get himself a cup of tea and then come back. I think, poor chap. But the rear tyres on my 204 Focus are Michelin, only because of what the advisory said on its first MOT. Aye. I mean, it's amazing though how much life you can get out of a tyre. Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes they always tell you, oh yeah, your tyres are knackered, and you know, you need to change them straight away. What was it? Because you got to have 1.6 millimeters, and I remember having that, and it was like 2.5 to 3 millimeters, and they were desperate, saying, oh yeah, you know, you got to change them. But I mean, if you're doing a bit of miles, you want to get value out of them, isn't it? So you need to kind of get them sorted. That. So yep, now Mohammed B03 has done a great time, 136.5. Adama, you've done a very good time, 136.5. And then I'm just under a second slower. I think when I was practicing earlier, I thought maybe I could get a sort of high 36 if I can get a bit of consistency and bring it in. Because for a long time I'd done a 38.3 on Monday, but I hadn't really had a lot of time to get the practices in and get a good time. Yeah, they always do it too early. You've done oh wow, 36.2. That's very, very good. That's almost 1.2 seconds quicker than me. That we're going to need to look at what you do then, Mr. Alexander, as to how you're managing to get such a fast time. That you might have to give away some of your secrets. That I know, that's the thing. We're hoping. It was unfortunate Riley had a really bad migraine tonight, so he wasn't able to come on the show. But his father stepped in and had a really, really nice interview, really decent chap. Hopefully he might be back in a week's time on Thursday, I think. Hopefully this Thursday night, we'll see what we can do. All right, you're in North America though. Ah, well that's still pretty good though. So did you race against PX Cam? Because he's very good. Andrew was great fun. I really did a great interview with Andrew. I really enjoyed that one. So we've done so many actually since the start of the year. I'm trying to have to go and count them all. I need to get a proper calendar so I can put everybody in that I've actually interviewed. But they've been flying in, because in a week or two's time I'll be having to take a week off because I'm moving house. But there hopefully will be the odd surprise stream in there. I've got a few things up my sleeve to hopefully keep you amused and keep you entertained. Brake for turn 1 at about the start of the curb, and Shelby ease off, then clip the apex. Okie dokie. Right. Oh, I'm 17th in this one. Goodness me. Mind you, we've got a lot of... Oh, the Key 25 is in this. I don't think I've ever raced against the Key. Fatal Chris, Wazer 80. Who else? Is anyone else in there? Got Max Power. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be a threat to him somehow. That I think we'll probably be a long way away. Yeah. No, turn 1 is it's a challenge, isn't it? It's a good challenge. So we don't actually have a full lobby, but we have. And we'll see. £50 donation if you take out Key. Yeah, well, that's the only thing. I think it's more likely to lap me. Don't take it. Who's going to pay more money? And then I realised I don't have a facility to take any money, I'm afraid. I will soon, to be fair. I'm getting my Streamlabs software sorted out. But we're almost there. Do I have enough time to say hello, Key? Where is it? Should be in there, surely. No. £100. Yeah, racing in top split. You're looking at this right. You don't have to adjust your TV sets, as they used to say. This is actually what's happening. Let's hope I'm not the subject of Key's next video, or Key's next decision to get to complain about GT Sport drivers. Yes, we've got a little plan in there somewhere, haven't we, Jonathan, to make sure that we stream. Oh, he's got his Renault livery. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? Right. Race 2. Okay. Let's see what we can do. At the back of the grid, but never mind.
come on. Oh, it's reset me. That was annoying. So difficult coming out of that corner. It's almost impossible coming out of that corner, man. Oh, come on, Jude. Oh, for Christ's sake, goodness me! I was the tiniest of nudged. Oh, that's come on, GT Sport. I've just got no grip, and then he's gone right into me. Thanks very much. This way I'm going to get lapped. There's an incredible amount of really aggressive driving though, and they just get away with it. And I'll try not to. Sorry about that. I mean, the thing is, in the first few corners, everyone's kind of vying for position, and it's, you know, it's tricky. But we didn't really do anything major there, you know. I kind of. My language wasn't surely that bad. No, it's quite a big gap to the guys in front. this you giving away my secrets, Jonathan? Oh, I'm in 17th. Somebody must have rage quit or something. Here we go. Normally after one of our crazy moves, there's silence for a few minutes. Yeah, that's true. When I was under the lorry, I was too busy concentrating for my life. To accelerate out of there. I don't know if people come out in third gear or something, but yeah. Okay. saw 15th there. He's not too far away. We're only on lap 7. Maybe we've got a chance. Catching a wee bit. Still around about the 5-second mark there. May as well use a little bit of the overtake. Two laps to go, and at least we are one place ahead of where we started, which, considering we had so many punts, it's not happened to 15th now? Somebody else must have rage quit. So, last lap. I'll use the rest of my overtake. Exactly. Well, not such a great race, but at least we, considering where we started, we were a little bit up. But I think we got a really dodgy penalty, really unfair penalty. But we're ahead of our badge number, to be fair. But I think we could have done a bit better. I think we could have gotten maybe 10, maybe even in the top 10, top 12, perhaps. But if we'd had a slightly better run, but that was, I mean, they were just barging past us and knocking us left, right, and centre there for what's supposed to be a top split. But the main thing was, we didn't get that by Key, so that's good. I don't know if Key is he still in the thing, is he? I'll message him. I'll see. There we go. There we go. If it's, I think he's probably left the one, but there we go. That at least you get those races, I suppose. But I mean, I know I was a little bit off because I got crowded out at the first corner, and I was just slightly struggling from that point on in that first lap. And even the first few laps, they were all pushing and pushing, because I mean, if they're in top split, they are good, and they're not going to miss anything. And I still wasn't maybe quite up to speed, but yeah, it was unfortunate because we just got tapped here and there, and then there was that issue, and then we went wide on a few of one of the corners there, wasn't it? And then that's because up until that point we were almost settling into it, and I kind of thought maybe we could just keep up there, because I don't think we were, without all those problems, I think we would have been a bit further up the field, because we had made a few places here and there. But yeah, I'm not trying to I don't try and win the race at the first corner, but still
I didn't think I thought I know I may have said the D word, but did I say anything else? I can't remember saying anything else. That a few minor I can't believe you guys are so picky. You know. Yes, I thought you were grown men, for goodness sake. I'm the only one here that's teetotal just about. That you know. Well, 5 minutes left, and then we'll get into another lobby and see what happens. But at least we didn't get lapped. I think we could have maybe got into the top 12, maybe even a little bit further up in that one, because people we took the lower. Okay, I repent of that. Okay, I understand that. But yeah, we'll see how we go this time. Surely we can get some progress. Whether we'll still be in that tier or not, I don't know. That you've heard me say the F once in the 31 year. Oh, yep. No, I do try to be clean overall. I don't like language, to be fair. I think it's unnecessary in the most part. You know that. Yep. So where can we improve? I think we're really going to watch that hairpin, the main hairpin, and also those two right-handers as you come up the hill and go round the long left-hander. Is that diving to the right and then in turn the right again? I'm normally not too bad in the second right, and then coming into that hairpin, that's where I've got to try and improve. That I think I'm going to have to get some instruction. I think I might have to get one of David Perel's GT Sport sim training thing, I think, or something like that, to try and get a bit quicker. And we'll see. Yeah, is it Degner Corner? Yeah, Degner's, that's what it is. Because it's knowing when you're heading up the hill, and then it's knowing where to turn in. Because I'm still braking a little bit where I don't think maybe other people are. So maybe it's just a matter of dabbing off and bringing it round. Anima says first gear out of hairpin, then immediately into second one on the power. Yeah, because I've been taking that in second all the way, yeah, it's a tricky one. I did try it once in that race. That I better change the traction control. I sometimes wonder whether I should actually maybe just leave it on one rather than change it, but we'll see. But we've got 13 in the chat, which is fantastic, and we've had a whole number of likes. I think we've up to about 14 or 16 likes. I can just barely make out my monitor from here. It's miles away. And we're on 321 subscribers, which is great. Evening, Sean. Good to see you. But, thanks for joining us. This is our third race at Suzuka tonight. We've had one quite good race where we went up a place. One terrible race where we started 17th, and yeah, it might just stabilise the car a little bit. Yeah, it might just, especially coming out of that hairpin. But yeah, it's. I think I'll maybe just leave it on one because we want to get a good start. It's really hard to know as well for that first corner because you really want to try and be on the inside for that. But I always find myself going out onto the outside, and which is never fantastic. That and maybe not putting bringing enough speed, but then too much speed, and you end up just ramming into somebody. That we're getting all the guys coming in, I think, from South America and North America, because they're about 8 hours behind. So it's good to see you all. But, yeah, this is I mean, to be fair, to get into a lobby with Key. Oh, I don't think I saved that replay, did I? But well, it's not the end of the world. There'll be another video when I can make it not being lapped by Key. That I wonder how well that one would do. That gas time is pretty quick here. He must have gone out for a cup of tea on that one, definitely. I suppose as the night gets on, less people are maybe playing, so the splits get there's not as many people in the lobbies, so we get into a higher split. And that it's good though. I mean, I like trying to race against these guys because they are extremely good, and if you can kind of keep it on the track, then it makes all the difference. So that is my aim, to try and keep it clean, keep it on the track, and try and make as many places. I think I'm on Zatari, so I don't know. I think the strategy is still right. I think the soft, medium soft is still probably the best one to do. I mean, we lost a huge amount of time in those first few laps because we got a penalty, and then we were punted off, or we spun off, and then we were reset. So that has really kind of cut into everything. But good evening. Oh, we're 16th this time. We're not too far away from the guy, and a lot of the same people were behind us, who I don't know if they must have rage quit. FRT GT Avi, I've heard of him before. Gary Gunnar. Donatalia, the great. The Blue Jacob. Topeka 73. Now he was in front of us and we overtook him. He's in a 136.6 and he is an A and an S, but we overtook him quite convincingly earlier on. So Bruce Ollie. So lots of A's, and got an S and an A plus. So there's a bit of a range here. Although I only do lobbies, I haven't done daily races for about 4 months now. During one long race, C was the last one I did, penalty system. Ah, the dreaded rage quit strats, yeah. Well, I mean, everyone there is in a 37, so that is very close, so there's not much in it. So we've got to be driving at our best to make sure we can do well. Right. Ah, Max Turbo. Didn't know you'd stream after your interview tonight. Hope all is well. Yeah, I just thought I had a little bit of time to do one or two wee things, and I thought, well, I'll come on and give it a go, because this race has been quite fun on Monday, although it's been ups and downs, and it's been a little bit of that tonight. But hopefully we can keep going and do well. Oh, you're officially a member of SimRace 247. Fantastic. That sounds really good. Yeah, no, that's the thing. That's good. That's nice, Herodits. You've been racing away well. You've been getting some great results. Right. Come on. Got to do better than last time. Brakes on. That's odd. My traction control should be on 0. Not 1. I thought it was a 1. Come on. Yeah, you have to hold your breath.
I was hit by somebody there, I think. Why can't they just not hit you, for goodness sake? What are they trying to do? This is getting beyond a joke. They've only just got some blooming distance and there they go again. I must be a glutton for punishment. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, for goodness me, he came right into me. God, this is ridiculous. Totally uncalled for, but never mind. It certainly is. Especially because, I mean, he lost it coming out of that corner. There was nowhere in front. I'd backed off already. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And there was just nothing. And then he spun into me. And I get a bloody penalty. I mean, come on. What are these programmers that GT Sport actually doing during the day? What is that? I mean, surely they would look at this and think, let's get this working properly. Action up ahead. It's not over yet. Absolutely max turbo. Look, there they are. He's already gone defensive. There he goes. Actually, there's quite a lot of people in front there, not too far away. Obviously, I realise the whole field are in front, but or pretty much. But crucially, they're not that far away. Thanks, Sean. Where did he come from? Aye, that's it. Yeah, good idea, Iron Mike. So I couldn't quite read that bigger comment earlier on. Yeah, well, we're going to get the medium out of the way. There we go. It's not hugely, I don't think. Yeah, just trying to keep them. Should be quite close to 16th place. There we are. There's 15th and 16th. Ah, come on, you. Oh, some people are pitting now. Final lap, here we go. I just lost too much coming out of that wee corner there, but yeah, far too much. I think I was just too far away. That was a bad race. That was annoying. Everything pretty much went wrong that could have gone wrong with that one. Which was a pity. Yeah, and it's just doing that all the time. It's so annoying because they were 15th when we finished it, and we definitely would have been under that for sure. I've really got it. I mean, that's an unfair run of luck, that one. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't finish last, that's true. But we're not, I don't know what we would have done. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Yep, exactly. Yep. I would have said let's do a different race, but to be honest, there's not really much else. I haven't done Kyoto Driving Park. I didn't really fancy that one, to be fair. Unless anyone wants me to do something else. It's going to be a little while before that Group 3 race comes up, to be fair. Deadeye Delboy, good to see you. How are you doing? It's good to see you. First time a fridge has never had in 17 years. Race B is a tricky for the few turns. Yeah. No, it's it's potluck on that one. There's something that, I just want to continue on with this race because it's a good race if you can get a reasonable run. And I've just got to. Oh, let's say that was the thing. I was so busy talking away to. I forgot to put my traction control on, and that's why I had a poor start, and that dropped me back into the crowd. So I'll need to. This time I will definitely put my traction control on. But thankfully, that's why I have 2 PSNs. But it's great to see everyone. We had 244 comments. Fredo King. Oh, it's good to see you. Yep, then radar. Yeah, that's it. And I'll make sure I've got that on straight away. There we are. It's only 12 o'clock. Night, Mr. You have a few hours work. Yeah, good to see you, Adama. Thanks very much for coming on and watching tonight. It's been great to see you. Now I will put on. There we go. David Coulthard with cool. Yeah, I'll make sure the radar is on. Yeah. So we've had. Goodness me, it is an interesting night, isn't it? It's a real. I think because you've got a mixture of lobbies as well, and it's really, really, really hard. David Coulthard. I've met David Coulthard a long time ago. I mean, back in the 90s when he was driving for McLaren. Yeah, it's a long story.
That, hope the next race goes well, you. It's a fun race, but tricky with others. Yeah, exactly, close by. Who's that furry and brown? He's very quick. Yeah, boy. We were neck and neck. In fact, you got me by a fraction this morning, Jonathan. A fraction. Yep. So, can we do a bit better? And what kind of lobby are we going to be in? Because I don't think my points on my DR or SR are going to be doing that well. But it's funny though, I've always been around the B level, B and S, for ages and ages and ages. And now that I got into A, and it's like it takes a really careful group of races where I can kind of do well enough to get into A and try and progress. That's why I haven't used the Fat Man in a cheap sim for quite a while, because that's about just under 35,000, and I want to really try and, if I get a good week of races, I'll go back onto that one and try and get it up into 40,000. That would be a good target to see how far we can go, and eventually see if we can get it maybe even towards 50,000, because I thought A plus would be a real achievement, but I'm going to need to go a lot faster. You're a legend. Talking to Kolar, most popular person I've met are generals in US Army. Otherwise, I ain't got anyone important I've met. Oh, I'm sure the generals in US Army will be pretty. That's a pretty important person, certainly. You need a force field around you for that one. Yeah, certainly. Yes, I've met. I mean, David Coulthard. If it's time to name drop, who can we name drop? I met the Polish racing driver, Jonathan. You know his name. Yeah, we met Jackie Stewart in 2000. We also met him in 1991, years and years ago. I know, that's the thing, isn't it? Now, what is the other? Robert. Oh, I've got his postcard there that he signed in the background there. Robert, you know, the Polish chap. Oh, his surname has completely gone from my head. Shows how late it is. And that was just before he had his big crash. It was back in 2008, I think it was. Was it 2008, 2009 when we met him at a Fleet Drivers Day of all things? I'm trying. Kubica, exactly. That's who it was. Yep. Yeah, and Robert Kubica drove Jonathan round the Millbrook, which was amazing, really. Yep. And who else have we met? But my most famous and the day I thought this was it was a few days afterwards when I realised what had happened. But way back in the early 90s, Ayrton Senna came to my hometown of Duns in the Scottish Borders, and he went into the Jim Clark room because he was a big Jim Clark fan, and he signed the members' book. And what happened was, I was dropping off a library book with my father, and the library is right opposite the museum. And as I was coming back from the library, I was about to get into my father's car, and I saw a couple of cars turn up, and then this chap got out of one of the cars, and it was a really dodgy kind of grey, early kind of, it was a winter's day, and the chap who got out was wearing a National hat, and the dark glasses. And I thought, my goodness, who is that? But definitely looked like a racing driver. And it just didn't twig at the time. And I stopped and I looked, and he went into the Jim Clark room with a couple of other people. And I didn't think, oh well, that was that. And I got back into the car and off I went. And then 3 days or 4 days later, the Berkshire News, front page picture, Ayrton Senna comes to Duns. And I thought, what? I missed seeing Ayrton Senna. He was literally 30 or 20 metres from where I was standing. And if I'd known it was him, because he stopped and he looked round, and there was nobody else about, you see, apart from the people with him in the car. And I thought, if I'd known, I probably could have gone over, and he probably would have, given you an autograph or shook your hand or something, But I mean, that would have been the story to tell your grandchildren for years to come, that you met Ayrton Senna in your own hometown, I am on Discord, to be fair, although I don't think I've got. I'm not sure if I might have a channel. I don't really know. That shows you how aware I am. Womble Leader, it's good to have you here as well. The landscape, would you find it? Oh, we're 14th this time. and lots of Bs with high 37s. So, and Gary Gunner is also in there, who won the last race, I think, wasn't it? So we've got all the same people that probably took us off the last time. Yeah, I'm going to miss that a wee bit actually. When I move away, I will miss some of the things that are going on, but hopefully we'll be able to come up for all the big events that they do, and hopefully when COVID releases, there'll be some really good events that they'll be putting on. So, can we move from here? Let's see. Coming in, it says, take on the horse-sized duck. Right. We're going to stay on the track. We're not going to get a penalty, and we're going to have a great race. Those three things are what we need from this race, and we're going to go up the field as well. Now, I beat Hydro Ghost before in one of the first races, so yeah, there's some interesting spelling mistakes there. That if that was a job interview question, John, I don't know how that would throw most people, I think. Hydro Ghost, hello, can we please have a clean race? Well, let's see. Oh, no problem, Nelinsky. Don't you worry. I did come on without telling anybody. I just simply put it on at the last minute. Yeah. Right. Now, hopefully I've put on my blooming traction control. Or did I? That just makes me think. Did I put on traction control? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. But at least we've got the track thing here, so... Starting to breathe again. Oh no, come on, Chew, come on. Come on, he's all over the place.
braked incredibly early there. I knew it. I just knew it. I don't think that was... I give in to them, I give them space, and then this is what happens. At this tiniest of touch, they barge through, and that's what I get every bloody time. It's just ridiculous, man. Back to where I bloody started. Yeah, it's certainly a... quite a lot of penalties ahead, so hopefully we can get some of those positions back. Not too far away. You look at that, 6th place is just round the next corner. That would be great, yeah, we know we'd love to join the Discord. There we go. Yeah, no, that would be lovely. Thanks, Paul. to try and stay in touch. So we do our pit stop, we might overtake a few of them. Make up a place here. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, come on. You just... Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, they just pass you through and then once again... I know, I mean, how the hell did that happen? Honestly, what the hell was that all about? There was a room there, they came right past me, I don't know, it's like they shot like rockets coming into that corner, which I don't know how they can do. And then I come in past them and don't even hardly touch. And they're as much responsible for going round the bend as I am, and I once again am the one that gets punished for it. Yeah, and it's like, they brake quite late, you know, and I was already in there, and they just turned straight in on me. We're just getting so many penalties. Unbelievable amount of penalties. Really, it's just destroying the game. Tyres are completely kaputskid. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's nice of you to do that too. Give them room and they just push you aside. No, I mean, we did. To be fair, you're absolutely right, Max. We are starting towards the back, which is fair enough. But it is just, it's one-way traffic. It just seems to be like one way. And I'm normally quite clean, you know. I don't think I'm super aggressive in that sense. You know, just going to take people out. And to give you such a big penalty for what was a tiny touch, the tiniest of touches, is just ridiculous. Ah, McGann, good to see you. Oh, 14. Somebody's rage quit. I suppose, Max, I mean, I can't remember how high up you are, but I think you're a good bit higher than me, so you'll probably make a much better go of it, I think. I'm struggling with the competitive, you know, to be that competitive, but although my time trial wasn't too bad, but it's probably worth a go, maybe on a secondary PSN. 1 hour 40 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one because they came hearing along, and it was just there. But you know, if they're going to overtake you on the outside of the hairpin, which is not really a normal move. They should expect you're going to try and go in for that left and go neck and neck, you know. But yeah, that was terrible. But yeah, to be fair, I've not actually done a race B at all. To be yeah, to get the justice you deserve, yeah. No. Oh, look at that, being with stupid action. Well, goodness knows who that was. But anyway. You had a very... and they were well ahead. Yeah. Seems to either qualify first and just stay away, or be very paranoid and yeah. Yeah. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. Right, well we'll get rid of this one then. We'll get rid of that one. Now, where are we? Right, okay, I'll try Group 3. I didn't do a particularly fast time. I was in the Mazda, so I'll try that one. There's no issues about Petronas suit and a Honda Marlboro with a Senna helmet. We all know who you support. Oh, going that. I did try the Supra first of all. I was trying. It was that chicane, you know, you kind of get midway through, and there's that dodgy chicane. It was quite hard to get the car to go in the. I was watching Tidgney, and he's able to straight line the chicane, and they're almost 2 wheels on the curbs, 2 wheels on the grass. Yeah, no, we'll see how this one goes. I'm not holding out. But hopefully it will be better. I don't think my time will get me anywhere near the front of the field, so it could be a good laugh. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on. That is a tough one. And it's a funny group of races. I was better on Monday than I was tonight, but all we can do. Yeah, ride the curbs, isn't it? It's that chicane that I really need to work on. I think if I had a bit more time to qualify, maybe it would have been a bit better. But exactly, just have a bit of fun in it. Yeah, yeah. As long as it remains fun, then that's the main thing. That's a good corner. You come up the hill, and it seems so slow, isn't it? You seem to have to back off for ages, but then try and accelerate out. Be at one with the curbs. Nerf Supra is OP, is seriously go for it. Races are fun, always in the kitty litter. Sophie did a good one, 132.7. Adama was quick with a 132.6. So we will see. It's something a bit different. Hit the reset button, and we'll try again. Oh, we're well into it. Well over 20 likes, which is fantastic. That's great. And there's 15 in the chat, so that's super as well. I really appreciate you sticking with me, even when it must be sometimes quite hard to watch, and you think you're only watching people race at the front, but we seem to start at the back and stay at the back. But may the ducks be ever in your favour. There might be a few ducks in these lakes. Supra all day and short shift, yeah, that was it. They were doing, was it about 75%, wasn't it? That was quite a good one. Well, we'll see how we get on with this one, and if we do maybe a couple of races, I might just... Alright, you've been in Ollie's stream for 3 hours earlier. Supra is definitely OP on this race. Alright. Okie dokie. If I can get the chicane done properly, it's just, I don't know how they do it. They kind of come down and cut almost right across. That got to be the Supra here. Oh well. That
I'm sure we'll. I looked at the top times, and the Mazda was up there as well. Oh, yeah, we want. It's going to have to be one monumental lobby disaster for that, I think, at the moment. But they're not going to have to lose their connections or something. But remember, you used to get a lot of that at the start of GT Sport. You used to get all sorts of funny things happening with the connections and lobbies, wouldn't it? They just either wouldn't start, or folk would start flying off and disappearing. The really fast guy seems to change up really early. Alright, DR284 SRI. Well, that's actually not too bad, to be fair. I thought it might be a bit worse than that. So I think we must have stayed quite kind of where we were, to be fair. He was brave. Who is brave? You know, and that I saw a shuttle or whatever it is. I tried it and it seems grounded, but slow in turns. Of course, Beetle is there, but not too quick. Alright, yeah. No, I am happy. I am, to be fair. It does grind you down a bit when you get like 2 or 3 runs like that. But you guys are always good, and I thought, right, let's do another race, something completely different, and see where we get on. That, I'll have to. It'll be interesting to see what next week's races are. If one's on a dirt track, that could be quite fun. But I'm still wondering about maybe doing an Assetto Corsa, or sorry, ACC stream maybe on Monday. I might just try that, because I'm going to try and beat Mike when he's given me a setting. I don't think I'll manage it, but I'm going to give it my best, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, really tough lobbies at Suzuka. It was certainly a... Yeah, Tim, I know you kind of think maybe they should give you an extra lap to try and make it fit in a wee bit better, but we're going to have a go. And you never know. Sometimes when you start further back, and you know people make mistakes, so you might have a chance to go up a few places. Yeah, the language didn't suggest he was terribly happy. That wasn't one for Colorado. All right, yeah, Colorado, yeah. Is that? I'm trying to think. Is the Colorado a really long kind of dirt track? It goes on for miles and miles. If it is, that's going to be interesting. That Bero's probably second or third in class. Supra is the car when you get the feel for it. Okay. Yeah, the Beetle's quite good, isn't it? Although it's quite tail happy. It's going to be. I don't know where I'm going to end up now. How many? There should be. Is it 16 in this race? So yeah, let's shut our eyes and see what happens. Didn't understand the Scottish expletives. Yeah, it's some run of penalties, mine, and 4 seconds for what was really a tiny little touch. You know, it was partly because I was going through my tyres too quickly. I just couldn't keep my tyres in check, but the softs were just burning through them. Yeah, that's right. It was indeed, Max. That was a. I have the Beetle set up. No, we don't. 15th, but there's not much in it, to be fair. Although then it goes on to 32s in 13th. Who else have we got? Twitch Cadrinos. Is it R4M Cedric 1891? Again, I think this is probably a reasonable A's and A pluses. I love Rotary. I had an RX-7 over the years. Yeah, they were good. Remember the RX-8? You can pick them up for next to nothing now. It's, I'm in Dirt Yo Lobby. Wheel gets to 224 miles an hour. My goodness. Do you like the wheel similar to the Porsche? Yep, no, absolutely. Not too many Mazdas. Yep. That's what Mazda fleet say as well. Yeah, it's the. I saw someone use the R8, and he said he'd do well. Started 9th and finished 10th. We've got a Z4 RCF. That someone's using the RS01. That's quite a tricky car to drive. But they're all quite there. I mean, they've got some pretty good times. They're all like a second off the pace in pole position. First doesn't like part. Yeah. Few Beetles spotted in there. I hope for a good race too. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm sure it will be. Yep. So, of course, we've got lots of big rugby matches on tomorrow. It's the Six Nations, the second week, so I'll be watching at some point Scotland play against Wales, see if they can do well, because they beat England last week, which was kind of miraculous. That was an incredible achievement for them. So we'll see how it all works out. Just always be careful of those early breakers. Yeah, downhill and the third gear left kink turn. Okay, okay. Yeah, that was. I couldn't. I had to mention the rugby, of course. That's cheered me up. Yeah, Wales could be I think a much bigger challenge, but we'll see. And nobody understands anything. Right. Yeah, it was a good game to watch, actually, wasn't it? A good game to watch. I think this is a car that you basically rev the crap out of, as far as I know. Come on. Come on. It's horrible, that corner. Oh, it's horrendous round the corners, man. Let's see.
How do you brake so well down the hill? Yeah, we're catching up again. Yeah, that's it. Just takes a few laps to get into it. Yeah, the engine has good sound. No, come on. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Just that, yeah, I just got the wrong line coming into that. Well, we would have been 13th, but we started 14th and we finished 14th, so... Or did we maybe start one... Yeah, it just kind of... we should have been 13th, so we would have matched our door number. Come on, Hugh, we're going to do a bit better than this, man. Going to start performing. I just don't think these races this week have been... Yeah, dumber than being an Aylan fan. Yep. It is. It's a tough week of dailies. Goodness me, I hope there's better. It's got to be better next week. It's got to be better, otherwise I'm doing Assetto Corsa for sure at this rate. Right, I'll see what can we do. Well, we do another group. We only really had one race of that, so let's do another. And this time I will do in the Supra. And I'll try and get some qualifying times as well. So we'll see how if we can improve our time a bit. We had a bit of a battle there. To be fair, that last lap, apart from that chicane, or that yeah, the kind of curb there, we weren't actually too bad. We began to catch up again. If it makes you feel any better, it's still entertaining. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very kind. That's very kind indeed. Now, should I put the traction control off or will I need it? It's a difficult one because it's quite snappy around the hairpin. That's a difficult one to see. It's up, level up. Try the two straight lines. Yeah, it's a funny one. It's knowing when to brake on that as well. Also, I'm not sure if anyone knows what brake balance to use.
Right, I'll change up at 75%. Alright, kept it at 0. Okie dokie. That was a wee bit better. Try not to steer too much through the S's, okay? Yeah, I see what you mean. No, we brought it down a wee bit. Ride the curbs. Do I not have, is there not a number telling me, am I in, I better just check actually, because, am I in the, am I in the lobby yet? I don't think did I just do time trial, or did I do a lobby? No, I must have just done the lobby. Sorry, the time trial. Right, I better make sure that I can get into the next lobby. There we go. Go in with the Supra. We should be alright. We'll try with this car. It did feel a little bit more stable, and I did do a slightly faster time. So that should be. So just ride the curbs and have faith. It's that coming down down the hill, knowing, because I sometimes I do use those two cones as a marker, as a kind of a turning point, to see where. Because I mean they're going right across, and it's virtually two wheels on the grass, two wheels on the curbs, just about, and then they kind of straight line it right the way across. That can you see me? My internet in the UK is shocking. Yep. I'll try and avoid the big slides. Oh, we're going for 2 hours 20 minutes. That's not bad going. Well, we'll make sure this is. Well, I think we'll probably finish on this one. But no, it's been fantastic, and I really appreciate everybody watching. You've been very, very loyal tonight. All kind of having to grin and bear it as we've kind of suffered our way through Daily Race C with Suzuka. But let's see what we can do. Ah, Max Turbo, you're back again. Lad, I'm still here. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm going to a house where here I've got quite good fibre, or kind of reasonable fibre internet, but where I'm going it's just going to be standard because the fibre is fully taken, but they're going to hopefully build a new exchange so I can then get full fibre. Then when they do get that, it should be really fast. You in chat rocks. Oh, that's very kind, Iron Mike. WB Max. Yep, that's it. That's wish we had fibre. Yeah, it's a funny one. There's a company in the Borders that does the satellite internet, and I was thinking, should I maybe just try and get that, just so I can get enough, because I want to make sure I can still stream properly, because otherwise Jonathan is going to have to host me every week, maybe even twice a week. So you'll probably pay for me to get that. Maybe that's the ploy I'll use so I can do it. Oh, there's a chicane there. I mean, really, I think they should make it so that you can't go on the grass. You've got to be on the tarmac, and then that would slow a lot of people down. Yeah, Elon Musk, Starlink. I'll pay. No, it's Borderlink, John. But you're welcome to set me up with that. It's about 50 quid a month, and that will get me quite reasonable internet. I will get everything all kind of hardwired in, so that should be quite good. Tesla used to have satellite internet. Maybe check in with him on his experiences. Yeah, I just thought I'd maybe get it until our kind of exchange is sorted, because once they do that, I should be getting about 60 Mbps or 60 megabyte a second or something. So yep. So we will see. So I think if I could get a good clean lap, I could get well into the 32s, and that's what I've got to be trying to do. I've got to get everything nice and clean. Yeah, it is. But then in the Borders, things are pretty pricey. They're not that competitive. I'm sure it'll be fine in the new house. Just not fibre to your house. Yeah, it's not even fibre to anywhere in terms of it's the exchange that can't do it. I'll have to start a membership club so people can pay me a £5 a month, pay for so I can get fibre. You got 900 megabyte. My goodness, for €29, that's pretty good. That's phenomenal. Whereabout are you, Megane 46 GT? That's very good. I'll run a lead from the coast. Well, when I first got the address changed and did the deal, they said, oh yeah, you're going to have fibre that's twice as fast as you've got just now. And then they came back to me saying, we're really sorry, but it's all been taken up. Oh, we're 15th again. And there's a big jump between me and the guy in front. But you never know. Alright, we live in France, in Paris. Oh, that'll be, yeah, that's it's a lovely city. That's the driving in France is just incredible. It's like you go through France and every kind of drive you go in is like a scene from the Bourne Identity, isn't it? It's Virgin Media are trying to rinse me for £55 a month. Woof. That's a lot as well, especially if it's just internet. It's terrible. Normally I can drive cars anywhere in the world in terms of hire cars. I drove in the south of France and I actually gave the car back two hours early. I was so fed up because they just come straight at you. It's a bit like GT Sport, really, except you don't get penalties. You lose your excess. It's kind of yep. But the best bit was we were once sitting in a traffic jam, and it's Sean about to. Oh, good night, and it's good night, Sean. It's good to see you, and have a lovely weekend, and we'll hopefully see you next week. Italy is worse. We were in this traffic jam in Nice, and it was packed, stacked of traffic, about 3 lanes in a kind of one-way system. And thankfully, I had a little Fiat Tipo, which was quite a narrow car, and this person on a scooter just came straight up the inside. And somehow she took off pretty much every other mirror except ours. She just went straight up, and when she got to the top, she stopped, and it was an old woman on her scooter. And I mean, it was hilarious only because we didn't have any incidents, but the amount of folk who were shouting at her, because literally she just took off the wing mirrors as she went through. But Best thing about fibre isn't necessarily the speed, but the consistency, to be honest. Never blips unless there's a serious problem. Yeah. Yeah, well, I've got a really good router, so I'm hoping that when I do that and have it hardwired into my computers and things, it will actually be enough to stream and obviously do interviews and things. That's the main thing. Yeah, it's quite a thing, but a little Fiat Tipo was just a little 1.4 petrol, 100 horsepower, but I think it had a 6-speed box maybe. But it was a really good little car actually. It was a lot of fun. It was perfect for what we needed. Although when you park it in the hotels and we're at an angle like that in the car park, it was hilarious. But yep. So I've got. Actually, I'll probably ask that later. I was going to say, are there still riots in Paris? Because for a long time, remember, there were all these protests, and we never really hear about that now. You take care, Sean. Have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you on Monday. Yeah, for Nice, that's the car you need. I once had dinner with it was a family celebration in Cannes on the beachfront, and that was lovely. That was so nice. Oh, somebody didn't actually go there. Thanks, Paul. You take care. I'll see you on Monday. Thanks very much, Paul. That's it. Oops. Hey! Oh, there's been a huge shunt. Oh, that was uncalled for. Yeah, I think possibly. Yeah, I know. After the night we've had. Oh, come on.
Yes, I'm on the G29. Good to see everybody. He's pushing at everything. But we defended it just. Yeah, so I was expecting everything there. So I really had to concentrate on that race because it was quite a close one. But we made up a few places without a Super Rev Turbo. Sounds like someone kicks in during gear shifts. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to push his way the whole time. The Tailsy guy, wasn't it? Or the one in the Beetle. But I think he may have had a penalty. Yeah, they were, I mean, he was clearly a lot quicker. Well, at least we made up a few bits there. And it said it was a clean race. Well, there we are. There we go. Well, look, I better finish up there. But thank you to everybody who's been watching and commenting and taking part and just watching there. It's been great to have you today. It's been a roller coaster of a night with all these races, and at least that one worked pretty well. That was a nice one to finish on. But thank you very much for all your encouraging words and just for the chat. It's been great fun. And also for watching earlier on tonight when we had our interview. So take care, remember to drive fast and try not to crash. And we'll see you on Monday night for more Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. Take care and bye just now.